grown man needs. We step into some grown man needs. Conversation on some grown man needs. Put your hands up on some grown man needs. We puffin' on some grown man needs. We sippin' on some grown man needs. Come on. We vibin' on some grown man needs. We lovin' on some grown man needs. I know, you know, that you're down with me. You know, I know, that you're feeling me. Come on. Know that the time has passed for you to raise your glass, to stand up, pull your pants up, and you know that it's time to represent. We riding on some grown man knees. We step into some grown man knees. Conversation on some grown man knees. Put your hands up on some grown man knees. We puffing on some grown man knees. We sipping on some grown man knees. We vibing on some grown man knees. We loving on some grown man knees. I know, you know, that you're feeling my swag.
Catch the whole show. We need it fresh.
Right.
Catch it from beginning to end, ladies and gentlemen. So, I am one half of this hosting team, and I go by the name of Tone. Introduce yourself.
I would. I am the other half of this co-hosting team, and I go by the name of Y Square. Give me some hand claps.
And listen, real quick, you see what the theme is. You'll see it when she back out on the shot. We got it here on the table. You can read it for yourself. But the theme is always
love.
All right? Love always wins.
Yeah.
And that's what we move in. And speaking of love, I saw my girl on here from Raleigh, all right? OMG Lemonade. They were out at Vegan Vibes on Sunday, and I always make sure I get some of this. And I got it right here on the show, Mama.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got it right here.
I got it right here on the show. This is pretty peachy. This is a new flavor that they got. And speaking of new flavors, look at that grown fit.
Please look at it.
Y Square has
Please take a look at it.
It could even be a tangerine.
Yes, it could
be. You know?
Come get you some grown fit.
So, speaking of some pretty flavors, we got that and more. Make sure you check that out. Now, without further ado, we always talk about self-care. And a lot of times, when you start talking about skin, facials, the women get excited and the men tune out. Okay? But men, I need you to tap in.
Tap in on this one.
All right? Because I am going to give you a personal account of my experience with our special guest. All right? And facials and skincare, because I always say good skin starts from within.
Right.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? I said good skin starts from within. Son D.
What's up, Son D?
The D stands for dermatology. That's what we're talking about tonight. She is well-versed. That's one of the things that I appreciated. I would ask her questions about the procedure and the whys, and she knew and could tell you in such a way that you understood it. You know. A lot of times when you go to the dominant society, you get the facial, but they really don't have 100% investment in the facial because, hell, you laying out trying to get dark like me, but here you are giving me a facial trying to tell me about my skin. So that's an oxymoron to me. But she's well-versed, and her clientele is broad. And I've seen a lot of men coming in and out there, getting them faces together. And I was like, all right, because at first Yolanda told me about it, and I was like, I'm not going get no facial from your young lady. And Yolanda kept telling me, and I went there, and I'm glad I did. So Yolanda, I built her up.
Yes.
Go ahead and let the people know who is our special guest tonight.
I sure will. Ladies and gentlemen, we have my girl Lauren, who is the owner of Glow by Low Skin.
Okay.
And she is also my personal esthetician.
Can you spell esthetician?
I sure cannot. Not off the bat, I sure cannot. Yes, we are.
Thank you so much.
Skin. We're going to be talking about the glow. We're going to be talking about music. We're going to be talking about expression. And why is it so important for you to take care of your skin?
Yeah.
All right, because a lot of y'all, it's what you grew up with. Wash your face. You're putting that little harsh soap on your face, and then you put some lotion, and you out the door, and you think you're doing it. But it's way deeper than that.
What's up, Jackie Fillmore? Jackie McKenzie.
Let's talk, Jackie.
She say, let's talk about it.
Go ahead and kick it off.
I want to kick it off. Yeah, she absolutely is. And what I love about Lauren and my whole experience is you really have transitioned my whole skin.
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys were able to see the promo that was posted for Grown Men Conversations, but in that promo, you are able to see a couple of the images of the transitions of my skin from when I first started leading up to now. And that's what I loved. I mean, I get so many compliments on it, and that makes me feel good. You have helped boost my self-confidence, my self-esteem, and that is so important. And as ladies, and especially aging ladies, I like to say ladies going into my golden years, it became more important. It became more important for me to take care of my skin and to know how to take care of my skin, because I thought I was taking care of it for all those years. And really, I was putting a lot of wear and tear on it. And you taught me a lot about that. So thank you for that. Thank you. So my first question for you is going in. When what do you do? Like when I came in, I know what, you kind of analyze and everything. But to me, what makes you different maybe than the average or the other estheticians out there? What is your wow factor or sparkle?
Well, I would definitely say, personally, I like to provide knowledge and education. So I really appreciated how both of you all said, not only did I have that knowledge, but I was able to pass it on to you all. Yeah. And you felt like you understood, too, more about your skin and, its health and stuff like that. So I think that that's really important in an esthetician. I think that overall that's how we as estheticians, though, need to stand out, if you want to be a good esthetician, you should always be hungry for more knowledge and feeding that and putting that into your clients, too.
I agree.
What's one of the myths about skincare?
Myths about skincare.
People come to you and they say, well, this is what I do, or this is my routine, and you're like, okay.
I would definitely say just getting something that influencers say, I use this serum, it just changed my life. There is good products out there, this and that, but listening to someone who's just a average consumer, I just use this one, your skin isn't their skin.
Right.
You don't know. Right. You haven't seen a professional and seen exactly what you need. It could be a good serum, maybe not for you. Right. Maybe it is. You're just playing a guessing game.
Right. And that's what I like about the experience. You really took time to check out my skin. I mean, even under a microscope, and show me things, and talked about I used to have, I thought I had clear skin just because I didn't have any bumps, but I had a lot of hyperpigmentation where I had the dark spots in certain places. And I did not realize, because of certain products that I was using that were too harsh for my skin, or the way that I was actually washing my face. And I'm thinking that I'm cleaning it and cleansing it, and I'm really aggravating it and causing more damage to my skin.
Right.
So all of those things were important for my journey, and to see it, and it happened quickly. I feel like, I came in, I was walking around with 48, 49 years worth of hyperpigmentation and blotches and this, and I thought I was doing it. And within a year's time, because I think February was a year that I've been going to you, you have totally turned my skin around 100%.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Yeah.
People come and they say, okay, Tone, what happened during your facial? What did she do? Explain to the people what it is that you do when you give them a facial, and what is it that's so helpful about getting facials, especially when you get them consistent.
That's a great question, yeah, for sure. So, first of all, what I do in the treatment room is going to be customized for your skin. So I offer a few different types of things that I do, from different treatments with different ingredients and different modalities in general. Maybe I'm doing a hydrofacial modality.
You better get you an appointment.
You better get
she over here talking about modalities.
Modalities.
Baby. You ain't never heard modality.
I bet your esthetician ain't saying modality. What is modality?
So using a cold hammer, using LED light therapy, using microdermabrasion, hydrodermabrasion, different actual instruments in the treatment room, as opposed to doing things like lymphatic massage. So that's not using an actual modality, but that's still a treatment that can be helpful for your skin and really everyone's skin.
Yeah.
I remember I had the lights. I had the
She put it on my face
remember
too.
what I had, baby. I do.
And that's what I love. Every time is different.
Yeah.
You know, you're able to do, I know you say you actually make cocktails or you make the facial specifically to your client.
Yes.
And that's when I go in, she asks me, okay, so what do you want this time? How do you want, what is your end result? And I want to glow.
Yeah.
I want to be able to go without any makeup, just wearing my lip gloss or my lipstick. But within that, you'll say, okay, well, we're going to try this. We're going to do some anti-aging, or I've noticed this is going on with your skin. So you really, really pay attention and you treat each client. There's a specialty with each client that you provide, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's really important to me. I feel like all of our skin is different. I mean, my own personal skin needs something different all the time. So sometimes I wake up and I'm like, okay, I need this hydrating serum as opposed to this, or I need to use this as opposed to that. And that's what I bring into the treatment room too. Like I will keep a documentation of what we're doing and we'll know about, the method that we're going. But maybe you come in and you had a lot of sun exposure. We're not going to do something because we usually do it that's going to be really aggressive to that skin. We're going to do something that's a little bit more calming. And so, yeah.
How long does the average facial take?
Really like an hour, I would say, averagely. Yolanda's take longer than an hour, but we do other things.
Yes.
We add on things. Well, we add things on.
Yes, we add things in.
We add things on. So like a basic facial is going to be about an hour, but then you can always add things on, and that's going to extend the time, of course.
Now, men and women, their skin is different, right?
In some ways, yes.
Now, does the melanin make it different for our skin? Because this is what I'm getting at.
In a male's as opposed to a woman's skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also with us as opposed to the dominant society. If a Caucasian gentleman came in, because I know you have a full scale of diversity when you do facials.
Right.
And I come in because I have the melanin in my skin. Is it different or is it basically just skin?
It's definitely different. Okay. It's definitely different. When you look for an esthetician, you should definitely be looking for someone that looks like they're dealing with your skin type. It doesn't have to be only your skin type. I don't only see one type of ethnicity, although I do see, I feel like a niche of mainly ethnic people, whether it's African American, Latin, Asian. But you do treat the skin differently. You can do different things. Usually you're treating more melanated skin with just taking more time. So with someone who has, there's something called a Fitzpatrick scale, and there it goes from 1 to 6. So 1 is going to be like a redhead person who will burn immediately sitting by a window at work. Okay. And then we have 6, which is going to be African and the deepest, dark. And you look. They're blue. Yes. And some products you won't use on that skin. Some products you will, but you just have to build up. And with all skin, you want to be making sure that you're using products to gear your skin ready to use stronger products.
Now, what'd you say, a Fitzpatrick what?
The Fitzpatrick scale.
Okay, first of all, it was modality.
Right.
Now it's the Fitzpatrick scale. Your esthetician ain't doing this.
Not doing all of this.
You
I'm
ain't
telling
never heard
you.
about no Fitzpatrick scale.
She's dropping the knowledge.
so you
Please
can
drop
get
the
up on
knowledge.
it.
So we have a question from Jackie, actually, Mackenzie. She says, dry skin, oily skin, how do you determine maintenance and the financial target?
Okay. So that's a good question. With dry skin and oily skin and skin types in general, you're going to think about averagely, if you're looking at your skin at home, how is it feeling? When you wake up, does it feel a little bit oilier, or does it feel tight and dry? Do you see any flakiness? Normal combination skin is going to be a combination of the two. So maybe you get a little oilier in this area, maybe in your T-zone, which is going to be in there. But maybe in the other areas, you're going to be a little bit more dry. And so than your normal combination. Once you've kind of figured that out, then you can find products that are more geared towards you. And I do offer virtual consultations. So you could go to glowbylowskin.com and get a virtual consultation if you're not in Charlotte. If you are, then you might as well just get a facial, because you're going to receive the consultation and then get a service. So, but yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
And then the goal for a good routine, you can find something very basic at $100, I would say, for a good rounded routine, but you can always go higher by getting like higher quality ingredients.
Yeah, and you also, when you go to Lauren, you're able to, because that was my main thing. How can I maintain the maintenance in between when I'm coming to see you? Because I'm glowing when I leave, but how can I glow the rest of the weeks?
Right.
You started putting me on the actual products that you use.
Right.
And that's what I love. You're able to get what you need for your skin. Yeah. And again, like she said, Jackie, it's an investment. And it's really not that pricey. When you look at all the products that you use and end up getting over and over again, or stuff that didn't work and you had to throw that away and this, when you're able to get on a regimen and you realize you don't have to use as much product, and you're using good product, you're able to see the results.
Right.
And that was my thing. I have combination skin, right? It's dry and oily.
Yeah. I would say your skin is
a lock.
No, it's not a lock.
You kind of got to unlock the right ingredients, though. You know, you never know. You got to unlock. Then sometimes you feel a little bit more dry. Sometimes you feel a little oily. I like that.
Son say, sis got vocab. She sure do.
First of all, raise your hand if you just found out what your T's on. Put your hand up. Okay?
I know what
y'all
that
didn't know.
was.
I know
that
over there being the assistant over there like Vanna White.
Yes.
Yes, I love that.
The T-zone.
So LaShonda, Son, we call her Son. Son says she likes chemical peels. Do you do chemical peels?
I do chemical peels. I don't do chemical peels right now during this season. Because your skin is going to be, chemical peels have ingredients that are going to make you more photosensitive. Regardless, you're going to need to limit your exposure to the sun, even if you do it in December. But it's summertime. We're all outside. For the safety of you, for the safety of me, really for the safety of your skin, though, I don't do chemical peels during this time.
That's so smart.
Because
Yeah.
she cares about your skin.
Yeah,
Right.
She cares
Because
about
you could
you.
go to somebody else and be like, hey, I want to get a chemical peel. And they'd be like, all right, come on back.
Yeah, they'll be like, come on back. You need to stay out of the sun for 14 days and use your sunscreen, but you might not be doing that. And
Right.
then really you're making it actually worse. It's not like, oh, don't do it and this is going to... No, it's going to worsen your skin. It's going to take longer to fix your concerns. Let's do a different treatment and let's get you on the right home care. I'm big about home care.
Yeah, and then you won't need, because I think I've had 2 chemical peels in my life. I've never had a chemical peel with you, which is what I love.
Yeah.
I went to other estheticians and I felt like I needed to get the chemical peel, and afterwards I really didn't see the results I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So when I started going to you, the first thing I said is, I'm not getting a chemical peel. I'm going to go ahead and just get a facial and get in a routine. And with that routine, to me, you did everything that a chemical peel probably would have done, for me if I was doing that consistently with just maintaining a regimen on the skin.
I got a dumb question. Facials for dummies. What is a chemical peel?
So there's so many different levels to chemical peels. A lot of times when people think of chemical peels, immediately they're thinking of peeling like a snake on their face. They're thinking, well, a chemical peel, there's different kinds, but usually you're going to be having a solution applied to the face, and it will sit on your face for either a amount of time. So it's a certain time-based chemical peel, and then you have one that doesn't need to be taken off. So those you'll put on, and maybe you're doing layers. So you can do layers. Maybe you do 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers. Sometimes that also depends. I might be able to do 3 layers on myself and 2 layers on you, or maybe I do 3 layers on you, but it's after we did 2 layers first because of the melanin in our skin and because of the Fitzpatrick scale. Some chemical peels aren't safe for certain Fitzpatricks. Some are safe for all. And they're all made of different ingredients. You have TCA peels, salicylic acid peels, lactic acid peels. You have so many different peels. So, and I have so many different peels as well.
Yeah.
So, and there's some are safe peels, but you're not going to be shedding like the peel that
Right,
you
like
think
a
in your
snake.
mind.
Yeah,
You're not shedding
yeah.
like a snake.
Yeah.
You're going to glow. Yeah,
I put
exactly.
a banana peel on my face, and Yolanda came home. She's like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm doing a peel." I had to put a banana peel on there. And I was
Like, don't.
Lord.
Listen to him. You are so crazy.
what is Yolanda's Fitzpatrick?
Yolanda is going to be more on like the 5
Okay. You know,
Fitzpatrick.
And is that because
You
of the
got
melanin?
I would say
color?
5 to 6. Yeah, because of the melanin and because of the history, really, you're going to be like a 5-6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Exactly.
And what is the difference? Like, I hear a lot of ladies say, I don't want to be, okay, like, no, for me. I used to say I don't want to be oily or shiny. I didn't want to be shiny, but I actually do. Like, I like the glow. Like, this is not oil. My skin is not oily.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Natural shine.
That's called the
I
glow.
know.
It starts from within.
Yes, that's
Exactly.
the glow. That is the
That's
glow
not
by
oily.
love.
Yes.
Oily is when you do too much.
Yeah,
Right,
like
right,
we want to
right.
go for like a Krispy Kreme donut glaze. We don't want to
Yes.
go for the like greasy bag of fries. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't want to
Right.
go for the hamburger grease. You want to go for like a nice
You got
glaze.
the red light on.
Yeah,
I know that red light. That's hot now, baby.
Krispy Kreme.
Hot and ready.
Why do you think a lot of guys don't get facials?
Well, I definitely think it roots to not trying to be funny, but that's just for ladies or
Hasn't
you
really
know
been
that's
marketed to
feminine.
them.
That's too
I'm
feminine.
not getting no.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
like that's for
Yeah.
women. That's yeah.
It hasn't been marketed to them.
Yeah,
to me
exactly.
properly.
It hasn't. And it goes along same with like men getting their nails done. Now we're seeing more men getting their nails done. More men even getting their eyebrows done. Not like even like shaped like too much, but just literally like just a little small little like touch up on the sides.
Right.
Just looking more like groomed.
Right.
You know, male grooming is beards. People wanting their beards to look healthy and
Yeah.
grow. Just everything. And women like that too. And I think women are being more expressive too. Like, I don't want to see dirty nails. I don't,
Right.
I want to see, like, I'm not saying your face look dirty, but like, I don't, like, you got all that buildup and crust around your nose.
got
Like,
dirty.
Right, yeah.
just, just different things. And so men are now thinking, let me do this. And also it's like acne isn't a woman's concern. That's a human's concern. There's men with acne who want to get facials, you know, like there's men with dry skin, with oily skin, just with any type of concern
Yeah.
they might have. And
Yeah.
they want to also look good.
Yeah.
It's not fair to be like, oh, only women can look good and y'all got to just age and just do all these other things and we gonna look good. Like, nah.
Right.
Face looking like old leather.
Right.
Exactly.
I went and I was pleasant.
How was your
surprised.
experience?
I was
Yes.
pleasantly
Talk about your
surprised.
experience.
Like I said, her knowledge. Like I'm big on if you hear and I ask you a question, then you need to know about what you're doing. I'm like that if I go to Publix and say, "Hey, where's the ketchup?"
For sure.
You sit there and look at me like,
I don't know where the
or you
ketchup
tell me the
is.
wrong aisle, I'll come back to you and say,
Right.
it's not on 7.
Right.
Oh, and then they say, well, come here, let me show you. No, you're finding it too while I'm with you.
Right.
You don't know. You messed up my whole shopping.
Right.
I'll do it myself. So when I was asking her questions, she had the information, and the way she gives you the information is so that you can take it with you. Because a
And
lot of
apply
people
it.
give you the information, but it go over your head.
Right.
You just be like, okay, I got it, but you don't have it.
Right.
And like she says, you can do the home stuff at home because she gives you the tools, she has the products, and you feel good about doing it yourself because you know what it is, what it's for, because she went over it for you. It's very relaxing, fellas. It is very relaxing, fellas. Your skin looks better when you get off the table. No cap, like my son says. No cap. Your skin looks better when you get off the table. Your skin feels better when you get off the table. And when I got to the house, Yolanda was like, oh, you look vibrant. Your skin looks vibrant. So that's the kind of stuff you want to hear about your skin because we take things like that for granted.
Yeah.
You can't just put shea butter on. You can't just put whipped shea butter on your skin.
Right.
And think
Right.
That's going to do it. You can't
And Dove soap.
You can't put baby oil on your skin because your grandmama told you put baby oil
And
or
Vaseline.
Vaseline on your face. That ain't it. because that's really clogging
Right, your
the
pores.
and taking away from the glow by low. So
That's right,
you
Donnell.
brown
Sugar baby.
So you need to go, fellas. I am an advocate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get me another one. And fellas, listen. What we need to do is we need to put together a fellas grown gang facial trip,
Yeah.
and we all go and support each other. All right, and we all go while each one getting facials, and we just sit there and support each other. We wait out in the lobby though, because she don't. have
Yeah.
other people, and she don't
Yeah, you get your
can't
own
come
private
sit in there while she
experience
doing
in
it.
her
You get your own
room.
private thing, and then we all talk about it, man.
Yeah.
And see how we feel about it.
Yeah.
You know, so listen. Make sure when it's time before we leave here, you listen so you can get her information. You can follow her on social media, and you can go get your skin done. I mean,
Yeah.
I get my nails done. I get my feet done, manicures, pedicures. But the skin thing is always the last bit. You know,
Right.
The only men who you don't have to coerce to get their skin done is when you go to Atlanta. because we're getting it done.
They're gonna make
Every
sure.
week we go to low.
Yes,
We
and
get
they
it done.
get the glow.
It's fabulous.
And they get
But here in
the
Charlotte,
glow.
you come in there with some Timbs on and a fitted cap, and you you don't want to get your skin done. But fellas, I'm telling you, it's something you
It's
need in your
some-
life.
yeah.
And stop talking about, is it pricey, how much it costs. How much did that meal cost at Eddie V's?
These that you went and ate
paid
and put that
$200
steak in your
meal.
body.
Right.
You ain't
It's
say
sitting
nothing
up in
about
there
that.
for over 30
You
days.
know what I mean? You ain't say nothing about that. So we can make room financially for what we want.
And that's self-care.
This is self-care. So this should be high on the list of your financial priority. And it's not like you're getting one every day.
For
It's not
sure.
like you're getting
Right.
one every week.
That's what I was going to say. How often should you get a facial?
Sure. So that's a great question. And even what you're saying is great to think about too, is like your budget with skincare. So oftentimes I say you get a facial every 4 weeks, but sometimes obviously a lot of people say, okay, that's fine. They come and get facials every 4 weeks. But some people might be scared away and say, oh, I can't get facials every 4 weeks.
But you can.
This is just one thing. But even past that, if you don't feel like you can afford it every 4 weeks, come in and get your first initial facial and get some product. Come in with a budget in mind and the product to use. Because the way that I consider it is like, I'm the dentist. You go to the dentist, you're supposed to go twice a year. Do you not brush your teeth?
Right,
In between
the
them
time.
times?
Right.
Like,
Y'all do.
Right.
I hope y'all floss and brush your teeth
thought
and
some
use
of
your
y'all
mouth, do
don't
all of
do
those things. And that's the same thing with, an esthetician.
Yeah.
You come and you see me, but then when you come home, you need to do your skincare too. So
Right.
essentially, you want to come every 4 weeks. But if I went to the dentist only once a year, it's not like all my teeth would fall out as long as I kept doing my skincare.
Skincare. Yep,
So
maintenance
come
in between.
and get your facial and have a budget in mind. And,
What's a good budget?
so I would say the way I base my budget is kind of based around starter budget. I would say have in your mind at least like 100, 120. Okay. For the very basics. And I kind of go based on what the person comes in. If I have a woman that comes in and brings in 15 products and she's like, I'm trying anything, and I'm like, whoa, those are the wrong products, but she's willing to invest, I'm going to get her everything that she needs, not like overwhelm her with 16 products, but like we're not going to consider budget as much. But if I have someone that comes in and says, hey, I only use soap and lotion and I only have this much, okay, let's get a cleanser and some sunscreen. Next time you come in, let's talk about what we can do to continue to increase and move forward.
Right.
I don't want to sell somebody $150 worth of product and they leave and they're not doing any of it.
Right. And they're not,
I would rather sell you a cleanser and a moisturizer and some sunscreen.
Yeah.
And you use that and then
Yeah.
you keep doing that. And then you say, Lauren, I'm really ready to try the next thing. You come
Right.
in whenever it is time. And then we keep moving forward like that.
And when you see the results, that helps.
It does.
Yeah.
When you see, it's just like anything. If you go to the gym or you start to lose weight, once you see the results, you're more apt to keep doing it.
For
And
sure.
It's just like with your face, and there's a difference. You've seen people, and you've heard people say, "Oh, he or she has nice skin," or "Your skin is glowing," or so and so. You've heard it, you've seen it. You might have been with somebody, and you ask them, "What do you do with your skin?" Or you try to guess somebody's age. off of how they look, and you're off because of how they take care of their skin. And so I said, good skin starts from within. I was trying to make a rhyme, but I wanted to ask you, along with the skin care, does what you eat have an impact on how your skin looks?
100%. I'm a firm believer in that, in lots of different ways. First, you can feel it in general. Like, test it out on yourself. If you go eat a day's worth of fast food, your skin is going to feel like greasier. Your body even is going to feel heavier. Your whole body feels it and interacts. Like, your skin is the largest organ on your body.
Yeah.
So it's going to show different things that's going on in your skin. So 100%, it all comes together in one. It's not like every single person is going to be affected the same. Like, you might be able to eat all the candy in the world and be fine. Somebody else might be able to. And so oftentimes you have to look at someone's diet when you're doing that and say, okay, let's take things out and start testing kind of how your skin reacts, adding things back in. So you quit using, like, taking sugar or eating sugar, and then you start eating it again, and you start breaking out, okay, sugar is a trigger, you know, stuff like that. But it's not going to always affect everyone equally, but it is a contributor.
I see, me and Yolanda, with our lifestyle, we saw results with our skin when we started, and then it's an enhancement when you come and get your service.
100%.
And when you put the two together, it's almost like a no-brainer. Because it's like, if I'm looking like this and I'm doing what I'm doing, then why would I want to not look like this?
Right.
This is what I'm trying to achieve. So I would suggest that you have some kind of goal in mind too. Have some kind of goal in mind when you go to see her.
Yeah.
So you can express to her what it is that you're trying to get out of it.
For sure.
Okay. Besides, I heard it on the podcast.
Right.
And I wanted to come. But what is it that you're trying to get out of your skin? Donnell says, waiting on you guys to come visit Brown Sugar Nail Bar.
Yes, we coming.
Okay.
Donnell. Look, and you need to hit us up too. This is a good way to segue into some of our packages that we have for Grown Man Conversations. If you are a business and you want your business spotlighted, you want people to know more about you, then of course reach out to myself. We've got some excellent packages for Grown Man Conversations where you can get spotlighted and showcase your business. So definitely, we do want to come and see your salon too, Donnell. But let's keep going. I know. That was a little segue. I had to go ahead and get that plug. Put that plug in.
Where are you located?
I'm located off of Independence, so it's like maybe 5-6 minutes out of Uptown Charlotte.
You black people like landmarks.
Right.
You right near that little restaurant. What's that restaurant called? It's been 15 different names.
Yeah, it used
Lord
to
have
be
mercy.
Olive
It's a
Garden
Spanish-
back in the day,
Olive
way
Garden.
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
And then-
Is it Chinese now?
Oh, it's a Chinese restaurant, yeah.
Thank God. You better
Yeah.
go.
No.
Well, I said, hey. You
So stupid.
You can go right there. Y'all know what we're talking about, too. It used to be the Olive Garden.
Is it called the Great Wall of China, maybe?
I don't know.
It's a buffet.
It's right there where Albemarle Road in Independence.
It's
where
in
you
between
can
Sharon
get off.
Amity and Wendover.
You missed it, your ass got to go.
Yeah, you got all the way back
you
around.
do.
and
You
got-
do. Don't
start
miss
hitting
it. Don't miss it.
Don't
Yeah.
Start hitting your brakes when you're up there by the Walmart.
But we're
If
gonna-
anything, get off on Sharon Amity exit.
Right,
And
but we're going to make sure
there.
people have the physical address and also your Instagram information and
Mm-hmm.
website if they are interested in booking an appointment and coming to see you, so that way they know how to get to you.
Yeah.
I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I rode by there the other night, and the sign is dope.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to have
It
to
was
tell
lit
Lou.
up.
It's lit
That
up.
is
It's
dope.
lit
I said,
up.
oh, they got the sign.
We exclusive.
Okay,
We
that
are
looks
exclusive.
good.
It's
It
lit
looks
up.
good.
More bigger things are coming. We're
looks
growing
good.
over there. It's really great. So thank you.
I said, they doing their thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They thing.
Thank you.
So we know the budget.
Yes.
We know about the facials. What other services
So,
do you have?
yeah, I also offer full body waxing. My next popular service would definitely be Brazilians. It's summertime. Come get your Brazilian, your vajacial. Oh, I do vajacials. So if you have really just if you want to get a vajacial, get a vajacial. Everybody loves a good vajacial.
So you can do a vajacial?
Yes, we do. Yes, we can do a vajacial.
I want a vajacial.
Get a vajacial.
What is that?
First of all,
Yes.
why are y'all getting so excited? Because I hear the base word.
Vajay.
Right.
Vajay.
Sure.
Things together. Vajacial. All right,
Yeah.
They have those?
Yes. Very popular.
Yeah.
Extremely popular.
So tell us about a vajacial because I want one of those, I
Why
believe.
would you even?
Yes.
That?
So
Yes,
there's lots of reasons
son.
why you want a vajacial more than just to be bougie. We love it just to be fancy, though.
Right. So what do you do during a vajacial? What does that entail?
Okay, so yeah, the vajacial is going to include a wax, and so you get the full Brazilian wax, and then after that, we're just going to exfoliate. And
So you actually are massaging and
yeah, like we do a little.
wow! Don't put no crickets on that. That's good.
The ladies are loving it. First of all, let me tell you that right now. They're loving
Yes. Yes. So would theirs be a vajacial?
They would
We're
maybe
not getting
get a day show, maybe, but I don't do day shows. I don't do day shows. I don't even. He back there making a face right now.
Coop.
He was probably like,
Right.
Like an action figure.
It sure do.
Ain't nobody getting no vajacials or nothing. Men don't need that. Keep doing what you do.
Yes.
I want that
Get you
vajacial
some
though.
Shampoo, all right, with a nice little scent on it, and do your
So look, do
get
you-
a little shampoo and be done with
Do
it.
you have to get the Brazilian when you get a vajacial? Because I don't have. I'm old school. Now you're gonna see the old lady part in me now. So I like hair, and my husband likes hair. But so I don't want to be bald. I don't mind having a.
I like to
landing
leave a little
strip.
hair.
Yeah, I don't mind a landing strip
Yeah.
or a little goatee. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you like hair down there.
I also like to leave a little hair.
Yeah.
And you can still do a vajacial. You know, and so anytime you get a Brazilian, you can do what you would like.
can
I mean, I don't do like
sculpt it.
stars or anything
Right, but you
crazy,
can kinda
but like
make
we can do
whatever
a strip, we could do a little triangle, you know.
Okay.
And it could be like as high or low as you want. And then we would do the vajacial. And the reason you would want to get one, other than just relaxing and being fancy, would be hyperpigmentation. Sometimes people get ingrowns or you have
And
dark
it's
marks.
like-
It's the same
yeah.
reason you want a facial on your face. So you want to make that skin even tone and stuff like that.
Right.
I left the room on this segment of the podcast, and I could have came back.
No.
I do offer other services though: underarm, arm, leg, back, chest, and tooth gyms as well.
Oh, what's tooth gems?
So little Coupe has one, and I picked one off my tooth the other day. But you can get them different ways. Like, you know, it's almost like a grill.
Tooth jewelry?
Yeah, it's like tooth jewelry.
And do you glue it on? Or
Yeah, it's like the
Like
same
a
way you
nail.
put on a dent on
Oh, so you could put this on a tooth?
Yeah, it's the same concept of like braces. The same glue that they use for braces, okay?
But you just put a little-
But you're doing it with the gym. So the same process, you know how they put like the glue and then the other stuff. There's like 3 little things you put: the composite and the bond, and then you make sure you have it however you want it on there.
How
You can
long
get
does it
different.
last?
It can last, like his has been in his mouth for months and months and months. Like it can last like 6 months. It could last a month. It depends on what you're doing. Like I'm a picker. I pick things. So like I would like just sit like and touch on the gym. And eventually I picked it off. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie. So if you're weird like that, or maybe you like eat a lot of hard candy,
That's
it's
what
just the
I'm saying.
same like braces. So like if you're eating, you don't want to like pop it out.
You gotta
Yeah.
You got to eat and go back to soft food.
Yeah.
Get a
But you
gym
can
in your
eat
mouth.
regular stuff. Like,
We eat applesauce all the time. You got it in your mouth. You're like, what you eating? Applesauce? I got this gym.
I got these gems on my teeth.
Topaz because I'm a Scorpio.
Right.
So I got to eat applesauce. So listen, she has a full service menu.
Yes, she does.
This is what I want to ask, since y'all are talking about Brazilian waxes. I was always told that the hair is used as a filter, and to keep moisture and bacteria out of the vaginal area. And then once you get a Brazilian wax, there's nothing there.
Nothing.
So, is there any truth in that with the hair, or does it matter, or it doesn't matter?
right. I'm not a gynecologist, so I can't make a claim to necessarily say anything about bacteria or anything like that, but I've heard that before. And I feel like that's kind of why I like a little bit of hair personally. But I will say that I've waxed myself like completely bald before and like had that before too. Never had necessarily any issues. But then when you do get waxed, there are things that you have to do post-care wise because you don't have any of that hair there. So immediately after, you don't want to swim, be in the jacuzzi, go exercise, even have sex or anything like that for the first like 48 hours because that could increase your chance of having like ingrown hairs and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And you don't want that, ladies.
Exactly.
No.
You don't.
want to have ingrown hairs because then you pull your panties down and it look like you getting chemo.
You got bumper lumps.
And that's why we need the
That's
vajacial.
gonna run the man out.
And that's,
having sex, she get radiation.
Right.
I can't do this, Jesus.
Right.
And for the fellas, don't listen. Leave your pubic hair alone. I listen. I used to watch porn, right? And I told Yolanda I want to look like a porn star. So one time Yolanda came home
and
I
this
opened up my robe,
fool
and I looked like a dolphin.
Shaved
Okay.
his whole
you ever
thing.
seen a dolphin? Go home tonight and look at a dolphin. All right, I look like a dolphin, but I'm gonna tell you this: 2 days later, I couldn't sit still. I
was
in the
itching.
Walmart moving, man. So listen, don't do it. Do not do it, fellas. Leave it alone.
And that's another reason to
leave
wax.
it alone.
Because you won't have that feeling.
Get you some hedge trimmers and
Right.
leave it alone.
Right, because so shaving, is different than waxing.
Yeah.
Shaving is really kind of what gives you the ingrown hairs, correct?
Well, people can get ingrown hairs from both.
Oh.
Sometimes you will find people who get ingrown hairs more from the other, but I will say often, most times, you're getting ingrowns from shaving and it's relieved from the wax.
That's why I don't shave down there because I've never, and I'm so proud of that. I don't have any, which I'm going to get a vajayjay, but I don't have any hyperpigmentation. A vajacial. I mean a vajacial. Yeah, I had a vajayjay, right?
Get a vajayjay.
Vajacial or
I got one of those. I got one of those. But I'm going to get a vajacial.
Yes, a vajacial.
A vajacial. I want to get a vajacial just to see. And we'll come up with a cute little design to put down there.
That'd be nice. And it's nice because then you're in your bikini and you don't have to worry about the hair because it grows back very slow. So you think about shaving, you're shaving all the time, every week because you don't want to have that hair. But when you wax, you only go every 4 weeks.
Yeah. And I'm not a really hairy person, so I don't have to shave a whole lot, to be honest with you. I keep, my underarms and stuff like that shaved, but I've never been a real. That's why I think my hair because
you should try to wax your underarms. You would like it probably. Yeah.
I saw a video with you getting your underarms waxed, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm not sure."
What is the waxing process?
Maybe it was a joke. I wax my own all the time.
Oh, you did?
When I hear waxing, I'm thinking you putting like candle wax on there, and then you taking out. What is the waxing? Is that when you had to like the paper and you like?
That's soft wax.
Oh,
and then there's hard wax. I have soft wax, but I don't use soft wax for Brazilians or underarms. Okay. Yeah. Hard wax, you don't need the strip.
Y'all going through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you use the hard wax?
Yeah, I have both. And I would use like soft wax for legs or eyebrows. But I use hard wax I even use hard wax for legs sometimes, but for underarms and Brazilians.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you got hair on your lip, like a 12-year-old boy with a mustache, get that done.
Well, that can be also done with the dermablading. That's what I get. So I get the dermablading because dermaplaning. Yes. I have.
Not your shot.
That's okay. I was close. Dermaplaning. I got it
now.
now.
What is dermaplaning?
Dermaplaning is an exfoliation method. So you're asking kind of what gets included in a facial. You usually, in general, you're getting some type of exfoliation done in the facial. That could be a chemical peel, dermaplaning, microdermabrasion.
I had that done.
He had that done as well. We're gonna. That's
I did.
If you watch the show and you want to get what they got done, request the Yolanda.
Yes,
okay.
Because I get it, baby. Every time I get a facial, I get the dermaplaning.
We're gonna call it the Glowlanda.
The Glowlanda. Ooh, I like that.
I like that.
The Glowlanda. Go and get your Glowlanda. But I had a mustache. I had all of this, and through that dermaplaning, you have been able to clear it all up. Like I don't know. Well, I know you see it now, baby, but it was just like I was dark. And y'all look at the pictures. I saw the pictures on Instagram, and then look at the promo on the video. You'll see the definite change in my skin.
Yeah,
it looks like a great.
And I have on no makeup. That's what I'm loving. No, but I got on some lip gloss, some little lip stuff.
Yeah, you put a little touch up, but
that's it.
period.
But nothing
right? No
on my
face.
skin, no face, nothing, and that's what but you better go get that Glow Londa
If you have questions
from Lauren.
and you want to know anything about the services she has,
Yeah.
make sure you put up on the screen. Because what's the Sasquatch that I come in on?
George,
We're just talking about
facials.
and JJ.
Yes.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Right on time. Ladies, if you got hair on your back, get that off. Okay?
Men, you get it off if you got it on your back too.
Hair on the, you don't like a man?
No, I don't know no hair on the back. No.
I'm going to tell you what men think is
Yeah.
sexy. If you got hair coming from your navel and you got a line and it go down to the vajayjay. Well, don't cut that.
Do men think that's sexy? Or
Yeah,
or
don't cut
you
that.
just
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
or do you think
No,
that's
no, no,
sexy?
Mama,
That's all men.
Somebody back me up.
Men, do y'all
I
think
need
that's
a man
sexy?
to back me up. If a female got that hair that come from that navel and it go down to the vajayjay, that boy, leave that alone. Okay, leave that alone.
Right.
You want to shake your head?
Shake your head. Shake your
You
head.
want to shake your head? Leave that alone.
That's the birth line. So if a lady has had a baby, most ladies who have had children, that little line starts. You know what I mean? There may be a little bit of hair on it, or I'm saying that line. What true? I mean,
Yeah, I was growing hair
Yeah, you don't
in that area, probably
you don't have
just
no
in
kid that-
general. Once
Wow.
before I had my daughter.
Keep that.
See, I was.
Don't cut it.
But that line, the dark
Yeah, that line, I was
I
gonna
can
say
come
that's-
with or without hair.
Hair. Okay.
Cut that. Get yourself in your cash out. Better leave that on there. Tell her to leave
Cha-ching.
that.
Cha-ching.
So-
Look, George Allen talking about, yes, sir. You better
Right,
stop.
right, Joy? I'm trying to tell you, baby. They better understand. How can people get in contact with you? Because I
Yes.
know after tonight,
They're-
somebody is going to come
And get
a
their
facial.
get
How
that
can they- how
Glow
can they-
Londa.
First of all, how can they get you on social media?
Right. So social media, you can find me at Glow by Low Skin, and that's with no W's. So it's GLOBYLO and then SKYN. So that's Glow by Low Skin. And then you can also find more information about my services. I have a podcast where I talk about skincare and blogs. That's all on glowbylowskin.com. So everything's Glow by Low Skin.
Awesome. Glowbylowskin.com.
They say, tell them, I'm trying to educate them. Them young boys don't know nothing about that line right there, baby. They don't know nothing about it. I'm trying to put them up on something. Now, listen, time check is 9:46.
Yeah.
Okay, and before we get out of here, we have to talk about something else.
Yes.
That people may not know about.
Right.
You are an established artist.
An established
Mm,
artist.
established. Thank
in
you.
the music game. I have seen some of your work. I have heard some of your work. I remember when she came to, what was it on Wednesdays?
Industry Wednesdays with King and Iconic Truth
and she was
over at
singing,
TCB.
And I was telling Tab, I was like, I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dope. So,
Yeah.
so. And then I found out it was Queen Low. I was like, Queen Low. And when I saw the picture, I was like, that's the young lady who was singing. Because that's when I was talking to your guy. Because I remember what I told y'all. I told y'all were sitting at the table. And I was like, this is a beautiful thing. I said, y'all keep this going right here. I remember that. And then I put the two and two together. And I was like,
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
not only is she established esthetician, she's an
Esthetician.
established musical
Artist.
that has plethora of music.
Yes.
Thank you.
Tell them about it.
Yeah, so I really feel like I just consider myself like an artist in general. I like to be artistic.
Okay.
I like to cook and be artistic and just different things. So music is also one of those things. And when I first started music, I just wanted to be able to express myself. I was always like scared. That's one of the things I was always scared to do. I've done many other things in the entertainment industry other than music. And I finally decided to do it. And I definitely don't regret anything. I just kind of like jumped out and started, and it's just something I'm really passionate about, just expressing me, making something that I feel like when I was growing up, if I would have saw like you guys have your own clothing line, I own my own business, I have music out, like I thought you had to be like rich and famous, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Not like we can't live a life that we enjoy. But I just thought you had to be like Kim Kardashian or something like that to have some music out and like something like that. So then like once you start realizing that and you're like, oh my gosh, I can do these things that I love and I'm passionate about, set examples for yourself, set examples for your family, for other people, for strangers. It was... So I love music.
I love it too. Before y'all go, y'all got to do something. He is the human beatbox, the human grown box. And so hopefully we'll be able to give the people a little taste of something, even if y'all just freestyle. I know. But y'all get she is. The reason why I do that is because.
You've been telling him enough. He likes hair. For all of that.
Well, you can knock on the table, but she's not only, I want them to know she's a phenomenal esthetician, but she's also a great artist, and giving them a little taste of something. You give them 2 seconds or something.
Ask, because a lot of times you've heard her accolades, and you can tell that she loves what she does. And the foundation for what she does is service, if you haven't picked that out. And also, you should hear her happy place. She talked about, I'm an artist, and I love to create, and you can hear her happy place in there. Now, this is what I want to ask, because this is what you don't see or hear of a lot of times when a young lady talks the way you do. Your man. Did y'all see her face? When I said your man, did y'all see her face?
You see that glow?
Is he supportive of what you do?
He is extremely supportive of what I do.
Listen.
He's my best friend.
Your best friend? Oh, that's so important.
We were best friends before we were in a relationship. I've known him for over 10 years. And we've been together for 2.
That's so important. We were just talking to a couple the other day about a friendship is really the true glue and basis of a successful marriage, any successful relationship, I feel.
Yeah.
But that friendship is definitely there.
Because you'll go through a lot. That you would easily leave a person if y'all weren't friends. If that makes sense. Not saying we want to break up every day or nothing weird, but I'm saying if you didn't have that friendship, it would be why am I even dealing with this?
Right.
But you deal with it because they're your friend.
Let me tell you something that I always tell people, and Yolanda can attest to this. I'm not making it up. When people ask me about, relationships or something like that, and I'll say, do you like her? Or do you just love her? Because if you just love her, it's easy to take love and leave the relationship on the reason based off love. If you like her, it's tough. See, you can love some shoes, but somebody could come with the right number, and because you love them, you'll be like, yeah, I love them, but you can get them. If you like some shoes, I wouldn't care how much somebody try to offer you. You're not getting them.
Yeah.
Because I like them.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, love is walking in the mall.
Yeah.
One behind each other.
Yeah.
Going into the store, waiting for her to shop. Like is walking in the mall beside each other, holding a hand. When she go to try something on, you sitting right there in the dressing room, and when she pull it out, you take it and go take it to the counter and get it for her, because that's how good she looked in it.
Yeah.
It's the difference between love and like. So if it's just built on love, love would make you turn to your lady and say, listen, because I love you, and it's not you, it's me.
Me, yeah.
Right.
I can't do this no more.
Like make you cuss your wife out. Because she's getting on your last nerve. Your nerves is running on the floor. You're picking them up in the house, putting them back in, okay?
But he ain't going nowhere.
Is you say in the morning, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to she roll on the side. I'm going to come in there and see if I can wake her up, see if she like me.
Bang, 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 bang.
And not even, I just use that as a joke.
I know you did. Yeah, I know you.
But to like somebody is staying power.
Yeah.
Because like will make you want to fix it.
Yeah.
100%.
Love will make you want to leave it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it sounds like y'all like each other.
Yeah.
100%.
And that right there
It's
is
a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You can't package that. My man supports me.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, because a lot of times it's competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And no one wants the other person's light to be brighter
Then there's
theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a philosophy that says, imagine all that could get done if nobody worried about who takes the credit.
Right. We was all just doing it just to
That's
to
it.
get it done.
That's it. You know,
Not for
so
the credit.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And salute to
Cool.
Yes, baby.
action figure.
That's
Yes.
right. He out
Okay,
there
he
watching
look
the
like a
show.
human G.I. Joe.
He
You know what I'm
is.
telling you. So
He
salute to
is.
him, man, because that makes everything that much better. When you look
Yeah.
over your back and you got your man there with them hand claps. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yes.
He's singing flat on key.
Listen,
Right.
Still
He is
clapping.
right
You better
there.
Sing another one.
Listen,
Okay,
I
sing
could
another.
even be like, that was the worst, and he would be like, listen, babe, next time, what can we do to continue? Like, whatever that
Right.
is, we're gonna stand there and do that. Like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
I do like that he's not like a yes man. Like, he's like somebody who just will listen. You know, sometimes you need a yes, not you need a yes man, but you need like just like a listener. Like, you can do it, but then sometimes you need somebody who's gonna like
Give you
tell you
true
like,
feedback.
nah, screw what you was just saying. We gonna get this done, and this is gonna happen. And
Yeah.
it's good to have those different things and
I
stuff.
used to be like that with Yolanda when it comes to doing deals. And I was like, Mom, I'm doing the deals because you really don't you really don't know how to do these deals. Man, this is what I do with this money. And then it got to the point it was like, shh. Like that ain't I remember a comedian telling me, you don't do your own deals. You either got an agent, you got a manager, but you don't do your own deals. You don't sit down and discuss your own deals. And then I started being like, Yolanda, so and so and so, and I would watch her and I'd be listening. And it's just like you said. I'll be like, Mama, that was dope, what you did. Now maybe next time you might want to hit him with this, cause whoop de whoop, and keep doing your thing.
Right.
And then you just sit back and let
Yeah.
go, and that's how you can support.
Yeah.
Right? Just letting you do your thing.
100%.
It don't matter.
And I love you for that. I have to say that publicly because it's a different dynamic. She's the artist, you know, in that relationship. You're the artist in our relationship. And for you to take but for you to be able to take instruction and direction, also for us to take it from one another, but you to feel comfortable with me to have your career in my hands and for me to lead you in the right direction and help with building the brand and the marketing, that makes me feel good. And that gives me the confidence to do what I do. If you didn't support me the way I did, I might not feel as confident about moving forward and what I'm able to do. And there was a history and a track record that we've been able to create together. You know what I mean? I literally
100%.
have a portfolio of work to show that this is the elevation of what I'm able to do. So
100%.
I love that.
I'm LeBron,
Yes.
you Savannah.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
Come on.
There go my man right there.
King.
King Lee with iconic
Yes.
yes. That's selling go-go.
Hey,
he got
King.
it on Smash. He
Yes.
said, so Queen
Oh, yeah.
Low
It's in the building. And you can catch
Low by Low.
Glow by Low. And you can catch King Lee and Iconic Truth Band in the building for May 26th, that New York edition comedy show. They're also going to be May 21st in Durham at the Bembe Festival, which is huge. So shout out to you, King. And also shout out to you. He recently lost his mother. So sending love and prayers and more condolences and all of that. And I'm so proud of you. You've been able to continue moving forward. He just lost his mother right before Mother's Day, actually. So you've been able to, continue. And I know there's some things we talked about. You want to keep her legacy strong and going. So just know that I'm proud of you and we support you.
Now we got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 1 minute and wrap it up. And then we're going to give 1 minute to Queen Low so she can wrap it up. And then we're going to go.
Yeah.
All right?
I want to hear a
That's
little bit
trust,
of...
love. Hold on, baby. That's trust, love, and a picture.
for
a
a
real power couple. Thank you, K-Bells.
yes. Hey, K-Bells.
Listen,
K-Bells.
Real quick, I want to send condolences to the family of my guy, Marcus Combs. May Allah be pleased with him. I was just with Marcus last month at QC Soundstage with Life Jennings and Burpee, and we was chopping it up, and we hadn't seen each other in a minute, and we was joking and doing what comedians do. I've been knowing Marcus for over 20 years. We came in the game together, man. Very funny. Very manicure, pedicure. I told Yolanda I'm going to hear that for the rest of my life. Manicure, pedicure. Like, I'm going to hear it. And Yolanda was talking about something that Jess Nietzsche put up today, and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, Marcus Combs. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I called my man Double D, and he was like, yeah, and he died of a brain aneurysm on Saturday. And that hit hard, especially because I was just with him last month and told him, I said, man, I got to bring you down here so you can do Laugh It Up Thursday. He's like, Tone, we'll do it. You know how we do, whoop, de whoop, de whoop. And I want to get some of that grown fit, because remember, I said, I'm going to send you something. He said, hell no. He said, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to support.
Yeah.
And now he's not here. He has transitioned. So I said that also to say this. Life is short.
Yeah.
Whenever you have the chance to get together with people, make it a great memory, because you never know when you're going to see them again. Anytime we got a chance to get together, that's what these comedy shows are really about.
Yes.
Laughter is still the best medicine.
Yes.
I love being on stage making people laugh, but I love creating memories, and that's what you do. May 26th, Thursday, May 26th, the last Thursday of this month at Stats, okay? I got my guy Talent coming, all right? One of the New York City kings of comedy, okay?
Baby.
Very funny. Veteran, very funny. If you represent NY, you need to be in the building. The same way you do when the Knicks come to the Spectrum Center to play the Hornets.
Come on
and
now.
You look up in the stands and you don't see nothing but Knicks jerseys.
Yeah.
Or Brooklyn come. I need that same kind of turnout if you represent NY for my guy Talent, all right? Make sure that you go to ysprosent.com, ysprosent.com, get your VIP tickets, get your advance tickets. That's Stats. That's going to be Thursday, May 26th, 8 p.m. Of course, King Lee and Iconic Truth Band is in the building, and my boy, the $1 Million DJ, Tab DiBiase.
Yes.
Also, we are taking businesses. If you have a business and you want to be opened up to a built-in audience on a different platform, because we are trying to create traffic for your business. Traffic is volume. Volume is increase in sales, and that's profit for you. And some people might not know about your business because you don't have the same budget as a larger business. You can be a sponsor for Laugh It Up Thursdays. You can be a sponsor for this show.
Yeah.
We have affordable packages for your budget, all right? And Yolanda has those packages. And if you've been saying to yourself, how can I get on that podcast to talk? This is how you can do it.
That's it,
You
baby.
can sponsor this comedy show. One of the packages will get you on the podcast, just like Queen Lo, and you can talk about your business and open that up to a whole new audience who might not know about what you do. Even at the comedy show, we give you a chance to come on stage in person and talk to the people about your business. So if you're interested, if you know somebody with a business that's interested, reach out to them. Tell them to get up with Y Square.
Yeah.
Tell them to get up with myself. You still got time. And be a sponsor for this. And for those of you talking about, man, I can't be no sponsor. I know that costs. You don't know nothing.
Right. Until you
call
exactly and inquire.
about it.
And
All
we
right.
have, like I said, several packages to fit your business and your business need. And Nakima, you can get the Grown Fit from grownfitwear.com, grownfitwear.com, or you can also catch us on May 29th out at Vegan Vibes Music Series at Cabarrus Brewery. We are vendors out there. We were there this past Sunday, which was phenomenal.
Until the rain
Grown
came.
Fit, yes, until the
If
rain
I'd known
came.
it was going to stop.
Yeah, we
Once
would
I got
have.
halfway home, I wanted to turn right back
We
around
want to turn around and
go
keep
reset.
right.
And you can also do it the black way. Okay, she gave you the professional way, the website. They'll come out to Vegan Vibes, but you can also do it the black way.
Hit us in the DM,
You can
baby.
hit me in the DMs, and I'll bring it to you. We do not play. I'm better than FedEx. We do not play. So the last Thursday.
Thank you,
of this month,
K-Bells.
Make sure that you get your tickets and come out to Laugh It Up Thursdays. And one of these Laugh It Up Thursdays, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because she don't know nothing about it, but we're going to have Queen Lo.
Yeah, we got to have
on
Queen Lo in the
one of these
building.
Yes.
Thursdays, so y'all
For
can see
sure,
what we already know.
for sure.
Now, real
Yes, how can they get to
how
you?
Can they find you on social media? What's the address of where your spot is? What's the website?
Yes, so you can find me on everything Glow by Low Skin. So that's GLOBYLOSKYN. And that's also glowbylowskin.com, spelled the same way. And I have a podcast about all things skincare, blog about all things skincare. You can see all my services on there. I have information about different concerns and skin types, and it's continuing to grow and such. So that's a great outlet for you guys. You can also DM me with any questions. You can book on the website, or you'll still book on the website, but you can DM me with questions before you book. And if you are interested in my music, you can reach out on so.queenlow, so.queenlow.
So Queen Low.
And search Queen Low on any platform, and you'll be able to hear my music. It'll pop up. I have music videos, music on all platforms. So, yeah.
She's doing big things.
Big things.
I remember I was going to get my facial, and she was playing some of her music.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody else.
Come and get serenaded by some of my music.
She's like, no, it's my shit. I said, okay then. All right then. She
Custom facial, custom playlist.
Yes.
I
Thanks,
do too. I love
Nakima.
it.
You can get it, sis. Hit us up at grownfieldwear.com. We appreciate your support.
So listen, man, another exciting Grown Man Conversations, the visual podcast. We thank you.
Thank
for
you.
taking time out of your schedule, coming and chilling with us, chopping it up, man. I will be back real soon. I'm going to make my appointment. I'm coming to get my facial, probably before that comedy show.
Yes.
When I walk on stage.
Exactly.
When I walk on stage, like, I'm glowing.
He got that yo glow. That,
What you doing, Rama?
Yes.
What is it called?
The Glowlanda.
The Glowlanda.
Yes.
I'm not gonna have the glow line
Yeah.
unless
So
I'm
gentlemen,
grabbing.
you can get the Glowlanda too. It's,
No, we can't.
Listen.
I'm not getting nothing called no
The Glow X. The Glow X.
Okay.
oh.
The Glow X.
Okay.
So men, y'all get the Glow X, and ladies, y'all come get the Glowlanda. The
Glow
Glowlanda.
X. Because I'm not going to come out. Give me the Glow Yonder. No, I'm not.
It's the Glowlanda.
Glowlanda.
Yes, and the Glow X.
Y'all know Tuesday nights, inshallah, we'll be back again, doing it again.
Yes.
9 p.m. Grown Man Conversations, the visual podcast. Don't forget the last Thursday of this month, Laugh It Up Thursdays with my man, Talent.
Yeah.
We are out of here.
Tell them who in the
It's a
building.
grown man in the building. I don't think you're ready. Come on. We riding on some grown man knees. We step into some grown man knees. Conversation on some grown man knees. Put your hands up on some grown man knees. We puffing on some grown man knees. We sipping on some grown man knees. Come on. We vibing on some grown man knees. We loving on some grown man knees. I know, you know, that you're down with me. You know, I know.